Okay, YouTubers, this is the Angryprepper. So today's video is going to be a video on bugging out in a bug out trailer. So I got invited to stay here tonight. Actually, I got an invite to stay on the land. While I was touring the land, I was shown this little bug out trailer here. Right, so it has the cots in it. As you can see at the top, there is supply, and at the bottom, there are two open cots. Obviously, I'm staying on the one on the bottom because I'm not testing this thing's weight capacity. So I do not feel like dying tonight. So last night I camped out, and tonight I am stepping it up in luxury. So for those who are building prepper bug out shelters, this is what one would look like. Now, this one has been built a few years ago, but it still seems to be intact, very good. I don't know if there's any leaks. There might be, considering the water trails that you see at the floor. So they might have came up from the top here when the door here was closed, and it might have leaked onto the floor there. But who cares? A couple spots of leaking is not bad, right? So we're going to see how the night turns out. Now, last night I stayed in a one-season tent, and I paid for it, but me and the dog survived. Tonight, we're staying in a bug-out shelter, and we're going to see how the night goes. Now, supposedly it's getting down to 23 degrees. It's not too bad. We have a Mr. Heater, which I always wanted to use one of these things that's going to heat this up. Plus, we are going to have a fire going in here tonight. So we'll be a lot warmer than we were last night. Now, real quick, the gentleman who's letting me stay here tonight has a prepper supply trailer. So this trailer has damn near anything and everything you would need if you were to bug out to a location like this. So this is almost like a prepper's general store. There's gear here, there's food, there's medical equipment. This is pretty cool. So this is part of the trailer, but the prepper supply thing is part of the land. So he's allowing me to stay in the trailer tonight and use this supply trailer for whatever I might need, which, because I'm prepared, I don't need anything, but it's a nice offer. There's a lot of stuff in here, guys. Anyway, next scene is going to be me and the dog sleeping inside the bug out shelter, and we'll see how that goes. All right, guys, stay tuned. Okay, so I lied. Let me give you a quick tour of this bug out shelter. So it's really not much to see other than the Mr. Heater that's going to keep us warm tonight when we close the doors. The bunks that myself and Tyler, the dog, is going to stay in. And this is his supplies here. Obviously, if I was going to go hunting and fishing, I can use some of this stuff, right? So he has a very well thought out bug out plan. Or should I say bug out land, right? So this is for people who are looking to bug out. Again, that being said, this is ideal. This is what most preppers want. Now, some preppers, they'll put a little more money into it and they'll make it really look nice. I think this is nice. I think this is a good step up. Now, if I was going to stay here for the long term, I would obviously spruce it up a little bit, right? So this is pretty good. I mean, he hasn't moved a lot of stuff here in a long time. He does have a gun safe that you can see right there, right? That's for people who come onto the land. He puts the guns in there, and then, you know, you can stay here. If he trusts you, you get to hold on to your own gun. He doesn't trust you, they stay in there. It's as simple as that. It's his rules, guys, right? His way or the highway. So, again, that being said, this is what prepper shelter will look like. And it's a mini shelter at that, right? So, let me show you the outside. But this is what it looks like on the outside. right? It's not that big. As you can see inside and outside, it's not that big. So this is pretty cool. I think this is a pretty cool setup. Now, part of his hospitality for tonight is there is some wood here to get a fire going. Because this is his land, private land, I'm not going to sit around and cut trees down or dead trees. There is a lot of dead wood, though, I am going to gather. But this is what a prepper's retreat would look like. Somewhere to get away from the city, somewhere that is safe, guarded, surrounded by people who think alike. Right? Doesn't get any better than that, right, guys? All right, stay tuned. Okay, guys, so this is the setup for tonight. Dog sleeping here. If you can see him, you probably can. There you go. You can see him now. That's him sleeping here. He'll probably go back and forth between the cot to your left and this floor mat here. But this is our setup for tonight. So this is what a bug out shelter would look like. A very small one. Now, there are different variations. Being that this is the last minute, it still has a lot of his personal effects in here and a lot of prepper supplies in here as well. So stuff he stored away for a long time. He has a medicine cabinet here. He has, if I didn't show you already, he has liquor here, right? So this place is, I think, in my opinion, put together pretty well, considering that no one's really using it because no one's bugged out ever, right? So this is what he has set up in preparation. So being that this was last minute, he wanted me to stay in his land. I saw this little bug out shed. I said, you know what? I'd like to stay here for the night. And he was like, sure. So this is it. This is our night setup. So there goes the Mr. Heater in effect. It is pretty warm in here with that on. I'm really impressed with this Mr. Heater. I always wanted one, but never had a reason to buy it. Well, now I do, because this thing is pretty warm in here now. And it's 21 degrees outside. And if not, I'll give you the correct degree now. But this is it. It's pretty small. But, I mean, and listen, 4 people in here, it'd be tight. But being that it's just me and the dog tonight, this is not bad at all. It's pretty roomy. So there goes his bug out bag right there. Pour my haversack kit in to start a fire that's outside. I'll show you the fire now. So I was cooking on that tonight and just sitting by the fire and keeping it warm. All right, guys, so I will do a continuation video in the morning, and I'll give you my impressions of this in the morning, or my final analysis in the morning, sorry. All right, guys, stay tuned. All right, guys, so this is morning. I packed up my stuff. I had a really good night in here. This Mr. Heater kept me really warm. I had to turn it down. So I had it at high. Actually, I had it at medium. Sorry. And then I got it to low. Then even on low, I had to turn it off. So it heated up the space pretty good. No complaints. The cot was pretty comfortable, though I did put my own camping air pad under it, under my sleeping bag, which was on top of this. It was a good night. I had a fire going, like I told you before last night, and then me and the dog came in here and we locked it down. So it was, like I said, it was a good night. So I have no complaints. As far as a prepper shelter goes, or bug out shelter, this is good. I like the size. I like how like intimate it is, especially if you're shacked up in here with your family. Now, I don't think I would do this with strangers. Absolutely not. But family members, that's a different ballgame. Now, being that, you know, again, this is last minute, there's stuff in here, obviously, I would take out and substitute it for something else, like a table in this corner right here to eat on, and possibly more gear in this side, probably like more food or something like that stacked in this corner here, right? But again, other than that, my night in a bug out shelter, it was pretty cool. Like I said, I enjoyed it, and I got a good night's sleep. If I didn't say that already, I slept pretty good. All right, guys, so this is the Angry Prepper. Thank you for watching. You can like and subscribe to this channel. You can like and subscribe to my outdoor channel. If you want to follow me on Instagram, Facebook, Tumblr, and Twitter, you can. And I do have a podcast. It's the just type in the Angry Prepper on whatever you listen to. And also my New York Prepper group has a website now called nycpreppers.com. You can check that out and get information on prepper related events and situations. All right, guys, thank you for watching. Okay, sorry, before the video ends. So part of the experience was getting this hitch, or this trailer, sorry, onto the ATV. It was something I've never done before, and it took me probably about 10 minutes to figure it out, hitch it, and then warm up the ATV because it's cold out here. I thought it'd just start up, but no, you have to baby it. Again, something else I learned, and that's the that was the whole experience. That was part of the experience, rather, sorry. And then loading this up, loading the wood sled back on, and then getting out of here. So now I'm getting out of here. So that's the end of the video for real this time.